This video is about Rite 4, the fourth of the 14 rites for group initiation. The 14 rites provide us with a guide for conscious evolution, as they describe the stages all people go through as they move along the spiritual path. The title of Rite 4 is Earth. Rite 4 tells us to tend the evocation of the fire, nourish the lesser lives, and thus keep the wheel revolving. Rite 4 is a familiar stage for many of us, and it is here where we learn about caring for the well-being of the earth and all its inhabitants. Healthy bodies are needed for conscious evolution, and in Rite 4 we seek to promote the conditions in ourselves and on the planet that will allow this to happen. The video images you see here were taken at the open-air meditation sanctuary in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. The sanctuary features a 1-mile-long trail that highlights the natural beauty found in the Ozarks, as well as 14 meditation sites, one for each of the 14 rites for group initiation. Rite 4, and for that matter all the rites, are best understood in the context of what has come before. So let's take a moment to review the stages of consciousness that brought us to this point. Here we are at Site 1, which is where the meditation of Rite 1 is done, and Rite 1 awakens the heart to hear the call of service. It is a time of aspiration to the ideal of selfless living. Rite 2 begins the process of making the personality capable of fulfilling the awakened vision. We begin to realize the unity of all life and to become conscious of the state of our physical, emotional, and mental bodies. Rite 3 affirms our commitment to the path of service. We do this by stilling, coordinating, and utilizing our personality bodies as tools for service. At a certain point in this process, we achieve a definite steadiness and confidence in our soul path of service. We realize the ways of selfish living are no longer an option. We are forever changed and pass through the portal of initiation, from which there is no going back. Again, Rite 4 tells us to tend the evocation of the fire, nourish the lesser lives, and thus keep the wheel revolving. So, what does this mean? Well, first off, Rite 4 marks a new phase in the life of the aspirant. There's a definite expansion in the circle of compassion and an increased ability to think in larger blocks of time. The urge to serve coming through Rite 4 expresses itself through an interest in the well-being of the planet. There is a recognition that the evolution of consciousness depends on healthy bodies, and this is not possible living in a polluted, overcrowded, and unhealthy planet. Working with Rite 4, we often get in touch with and express a deep love for nature and seek out experiences that will enhance our knowledge of and co-creativity with the natural world. We may find contact with nature as vital to our sense of well-being. There is often a concern about humanity's lack of caring for the environment, and as a result, we may become active in environmental causes. One of the key factors about Rite 4 is an enhanced capacity for visioning the future. It is important to take the time to meditate and reflect about the future and how we can take practical steps today to help that happen. So we need a skillful combination of dreaming the good dream and applying our minds to learn the science behind the natural processes we are co-creating with. A central point for Rite 4 is that our knowledge, insights, and inspirations can only reach their true potential when coordinated with others thinking along the same lines of endeavor. It is thus important we seek out and connect with our co-workers. Significant changes in the world can only be achieved by a group effort. If you would like more information about the 14 rites as a guide for conscious evolution, or to learn more about the Open Air Meditation Sanctuary, you may visit us on the web at 28rites.com or email info@28rites.com.